Pydantic AI's hook mechanism, accessed through the hooks capability, provides a declarative path for intercepting and resolving tool calls that require external approval, letting an agent's lifecycle be governed without subclassing. The deferred tool calls hook specifically targets pending deferred tool requests and returns deferred tool results to either approve or decline them inline. The code below initializes a hooks instance, registers an auto-approve handler via at hooks on deferred tool calls that accepts a run context none and the pending requests, then builds results approving all calls with requests. Build results approve all equals true. An agent is instantiated with this capability, and a single tool registered via at agent. Tool plain requires approval equals true is defined to delete a file. From Pydantic AI import agent, deferred tool requests, deferred tool results, run context. From Pydantic AI, capabilities import hooks. Hooks equals hooks. At hooks on deferred tool calls. Async def auto approve. CTX, run context none asterisk requests, deferred tool requests. Deferred tool results. Return requests. Build results approve all equals true. Agent agentist. Capabilities equals hooks. At agent, tool plain requires approval equals true. Def delete file path. SDR. Return F file path are deleted. The pattern auto-approves approval required tool calls by intercepting deferred tool requests via deferred tool calls hook. The hook receives the pending requests and calls requests. Build results approve all equals true to resolve them inline, bypassing any external approval step. The tool plain decorator with requires approval equals true marks delete file as a call that would normally pause for approval, but the hook short-circuits that flow. This trades human-in-the-loop safety for automation, which is fine for non-destructive or test scenarios. In production, you'd replace approve all equals true with per request logic, since blanket approval defeats the purpose of requiring approval in the first place. Let's break it down. From Pydantic AI import agent, deferred tool requests, deferred tool results, run context. From Pydantic AI, capabilities import hooks. Imports agent and deferred tool requests deferred tool results run context from Pydantic AI, plus hooks from Pydantic AI. Capabilities: the core agent class, deferred tool handling types, run context, and lifecycle hook capability. Hooks equals hooks. Instantiates a hooks object and binds it to the identifier hooks. At hooks on deferred tool calls. Async def auto approve. CTX, run context none asterisk requests, deferred tool requests. Deferred tool results. Return requests. Build results approve all equals true. Registers an auto-approve hook for deferred tool calls. The function receives a run context and deferred tool requests, then calls build results with approve all equals true to approve every pending tool call without individual inspection. Agent agentist. Capabilities equals hooks. Creates an agent instance called agent configured with the name test and a hooks capability passed through the capabilities argument. At agent, tool plain requires approval equals true. Def delete file path, SDR. Return F file path are deleted. Registers a tool on an agent that deletes a file given a path string, returning a confirmation message. The tool is marked with requires approval equals true, requiring explicit approval before the model can invoke it. So the whole flow is: you mark a tool as requiring approval with requires approval equals true, the agent would normally pause for external sign-off, but a deferred tool calls hook fires first, intercepts the pending deferred tool requests, and calls build results with approve all equals true to greenlight everything inline. Hooks gives you that interception without subclassing the agent, which is the connective insight tying the capability together. The trade-off is explicit. Blanket approval kills the safety net that requires approval is meant to provide. So this pattern works for test or non-destructive scenarios, but in production you'd swap in per-request logic instead.
The hook hears delete file before it rings and approves what has not yet arrived at all.